What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Leizel and today's video is a tutorial that kind of just happened out of the blue. I was looking through my palettes, particularly my Violet Voss palettes, which I am absolutely obsessed with. If you know, I've done so many looks with the Holy Grail palette. That one's my absolute fave. But I also do have the Violet Voss Pro Shadows Drenched Metal palette. I don't think I've shown you guys this, or I don't think I've ever done a tutorial with this. It's full of all these beautiful, bright, colorful shades. And I was looking through it and I realized that it has a Duochrome eyeshadow. This one right here. This is called Slaycation and it totally reminds me of that eyeshadow. It's actually a pigment by MAC called Blue Brown, I'm pretty sure. I just really wanted to film a look with it. This is what I came up with. I love how it turned out. So if you guys want to see how I did this look, then just keep on watching. Starting with the eyes today, I am priming them with the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. I'm basically just applying that all over my lid, up to my brows, and then I'm going to go ahead and set that with the Australis Ready, Set, Go finishing powder. The first shadow that I'm taking is the shade Are You Kitten Me from none other than my Violet Voss Holy Grail eyeshadow palette. As some of you guys may know, it's pretty much my Holy Grail palette. So yeah, that's my first initial transition shade and I'm wiping that back and forth through the crease. Wiping doesn't sound like the right word to use, but you get what I mean. And then I'm going in with the shade Wine and Dine. It's this beautiful wine shade and I'm applying that to my crease as well, and then to kind of dull it down a bit so it wasn't so intensely red, I'm going in with a little bit of the shade Brownie Points. Now I'm going into the Violet Voss Drenched Metals palette and I'm taking this gorgeous shade. This is called Slaycation, such a bomb name for an eyeshadow. And I'm basically applying that all over my lids up to the crease. As you guys can see, it's a beautiful duochrome eyeshadow. It has different reflex of brown and blue. And then for the outer corners of my eyes, I decided to go in with a little bit of that shade Midnight Tryst, I believe it's called. And I'm basically just using that to deepen up the eyes a little more, and it gives me more of that like cat eye, tapered eye type of look. And then after that is all done, I'm basically just going to blend because that's basically key with every eyeshadow look, especially one with red going on. You definitely want to blend. And then I'm going to give myself a wing because I feel like that was definitely a must-have for this look. So I'm using the NYX Matte Liquid Liner in black, of course, and trying to give myself a fierce wing. Let me tell you guys, I have not done a winged liner in a hot minute and this was actually really difficult for me. But once I got that down, I am of course going in with some mascara. This is the Rimmel Lash Accelerator mascara. And then I'm going to apply some lashes. These are the Cocoa lashes in the style Diva. Then I'm just taking a baby wipe to clean up that edge as well as any fallout from the shadows, and now it's time to move on to the face. So I am priming my face with the Marc Jacobs Coconut Primer, and of course for foundation I'm using my current fave. This is the Marc Jacobs Remarkable foundation. I'm obsessed with it and I have discovered that I really love how it looks when I apply it with a beauty blender. Like, I feel like that's the best way for me personally to apply it to my face. Then I'm just doing a little bit of color correcting. This is the Bobbi Brown corrector in the shade Dark Peach to try and conceal my dark under eye circles, and then I'm using the LA Girl Pro concealer in the shade Porcelain. I actually really like this concealer. I think it's amazing for the price. It's so inexpensive. So I'm applying that underneath my eyes as well as down the bridge of my nose and above my brows, and then of course I'm going to blend that out with the dampened beauty blender. Then I'm going to set that with the Australis Ready, Set, Go finishing powder. This is currently my favorite setting powder for under the eyes. I get no creasing whatsoever. Then for the rest of my face, I'm using the Australis Fresh and Flawless Pressed Powder. It's an old fave of mine. Now onto contouring and bronzing. I'm taking this shade from the Chi Chi Highlighting and Contouring palette and basically just using that to contour my face. So my nose, my jaw, my cheekbones, all of that good stuff. Then I'm going to bronze with the Hoola Benefit Bronzer. You guys, I'm not using Max Give Me Sun for once, and I think I found something else other than Max Give Me Sun that I really like. So yeah, I really like this bronzer. Now that my face is done, I'm just going to go in and finish off my eyes. So I'm taking the shade Wine and Dine and basically running that along my bottom lash line, matching it up with the top. And then I'm going to take the shade Teddy Bear and apply that over the top. It gives it a little more warmth, a little more brown, you know what I'm saying? Next up, I am lining my eyes with the Savvy by DB Soft Glide Eyeliner in the shade Brilliant Brown. It's this beautiful bronzy brown shade. I love it. It's not as intense as a black, which is great. And then I am, of course, going to finish off my bottom lashes with a coat of mascara. I also realized at this point that I forgot to add a brow bone highlight, so I'm taking the shade Crystal and applying that up in there as well as on the inner corners of my eyes. For blush, I'm using the Tarte Cosmetics blush in the shade Exposed, and while I do that, I have something to show you guys.
I'm 18 and live a crazy life, plus I tell you what the 80s like, and I know what the ladies like. Need a man that's polite, listens and takes advice. I can be on break, plus I can laughing like boy your game is tight. I'm laughing back like sure you're right. Get in the car and
Back to the tutorial. I'm applying highlighter now. This is the shade Unicorn Luster from the Violet Voss Highlighter Trio. And as you can see, I'm basically applying that all over my face because you know your girl loves to glow. Now I'm just lining my lips. This is the Rimmel London Lasting Finish Lip Liner in the shade Natural. And for lipstick, I'm using another Rimmel London product. This is the Rimmel Lasting Finish by Kate lipstick in the shade 26. It's a super nude shade and I love how it looks with the eyes. And then to give my lips a little more pout, I am taking MAC's Myth to the middle of my lips just to make them look, you know, a little more pouty. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright guys, that's the end of this tutorial. I really hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already so that you can stay updated with all the videos I post. A full list of all the products I used throughout this video will be in the description box below, as well as all of the links to my social media accounts. So if you want to follow me on any of those, which I think you should, then you can find the links to those down below. With that being said, I hope you guys are having an awesome week and I will see you all in my next video. Take care.